Hello guys, welcome to Elnam's vlog. So I'm Esinam if you're new here, and it's nice having you on my channel. So like you saw from the title, this video is going to be about some wonderful tips and things that you must know if you're a fresher coming to Ashesi University. So I'm sharing all these tips with you from my experience and from that of the shared experiences of my friends. Alright, let's get into the video. So the number one thing I would like you to know is that the semester at Ashesi University starts on the first day of school. In fact, it starts before the first day of class because you need to learn, you need to research into things, get some understanding of what is going to be done in class before you step into class, so that when you get there, you are not overwhelmed or you are not taken by surprise when the lecturer is talking about something you do not have any idea about. If you want to really understand what is being taught in class, then you should spend some time going back to the things that you've done previously in SHS, or let's say if you have the syllabus already, you can start reading some of the learning materials that you have before you step into the class. And one of the experiences that some friends shared was that they wish that they revise their physics and their maths before coming to school. That's very true. I really didn't need physics when I came here, but then I needed the maths because I was doing pre-calculus, and you really have to revise some concepts from your SHS background if you don't understand them, so that when you get to the class, you're able to understand what is being done in class. Now, the other thing too is that being academically good in senior high school proves nothing here in Ashesi University. As you may already know, Ashesi is like a pool of sharks. I mean, many students who are coming here were best students in their school. So if you are best from your school, you are likely coming to meet people who are also best from their schools. So come with a whole new mindset, come with your own strategy of how you are going to study, but don't have it in mind that, oh, I was good in senior high school, so I'm going to be good here, else you'll be disappointed. One other thing I like you to take note of is that the stress level here in Ashesi University is sometimes overwhelming. When I say stress, it's not like the system actually is made to give you stress and all of that. But Ashesi is a place which allows you to engage with your community aside academic work. So aside your classroom work, you may be involved in engagements like volunteering, like projects and all of that, and sometimes managing it with your academic work can be very stressful. So many times it's like, oh, Ashesi is a stressful school, and there's always stress here, and we don't have time to chill and all of that. No, there is room for all of that, but it depends on how you are managing your academic work with your extracurricular work. So note that sometimes the system can be overwhelming, sometimes it can be stressful. So you just have to psych your mind and have a good strategy of how you're going to be managing your academic work with your extracurricular activities or other engagements, so that you can have the best of experience in Ashesi University. And in all of this too, there are support systems all around that you can take advantage of. There are time management doctors. I mean, there are activities on campus that are done for you to release stress, so you can engage in all of that. Now, another thing you should notice that, like I mentioned earlier, there are many people who are coming from good schools or having good academic background. So when you come here, it looks like a competition, and sometimes it makes you feel inferior. But you don't need to feel inferior. I mean, come with your own personality, understand who you are, your values, and don't be pressured by anything or anyone. Just make sure that you are giving off your best and you are doing what is expected of you. Looking at the diversity in the community, sometimes you may feel inferior because people are not like you, people don't understand things like you do. But like I'm saying, have an open mind and then be ready to make changes to adjust the system, and in everything make sure that you know your values, and then you're not going outside your values, because you may feel pressured, you may feel inferior, you may feel like you don't belong here. I mean, that's one of the first experiences that I had when I came to Ashesi. But then with the right support system and with the right mindset, you can adjust and have the best of experience here in Ashesi University. One thing that it would be good for you to also do is to know the expectations and the requirements of the courses that you are coming to study in Ashesi University. So one important thing that you have to take very good note of before class starts is your syllabus. Many times the lecturers put the expectations of the courses in the syllabus, and so when you read that, you're able to know what you need to focus on and what you need not to focus on. Then when you read the syllabus, you're even able to know every weekly expectation of you, the learning materials that you'll be needing, the things that you have to read, the quizzes you'll be having, the assignments, and all of that. And that helps you to plan your semester well so that you do not have any bad experiences or you're not overwhelmed by the system. So make sure that you go through your syllabus and get to understand the course requirements before class starts. So before we continue, I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new here, and of course if you're an OB or even if you are new, you can still like the video, leave a comment for me, or if you have any questions you can put it in the comment section and I'll reply in due time. Okay, so make sure you plan your semester, make sure you plan your academic calendar very well, and you can use your syllabus in doing this because the syllabus gives you a clue of what is going to be expected of you every week. So make sure you plan your semester, involve extracurricular activities, things that will help you release stress, things that will keep you engaged in your society, things that will help you to network aside your academic work. Don't be just focused on your books in Ashesi University, because Ashesi University has a lot of opportunities for you aside your academic work, a lot of engagements that you can take advantage of. So don't come with the notion of, oh, I'm here to study, so it's all about book. No, you have to network, you have to get engaged, because sometimes the many opportunities that we get when it comes to employment, when it comes to internships, are not because of books, but it comes with networking and social engagement. So be involved in your society as much as you are learning or you are studying your course materials and all of that. As you're coming in your first semester, there are many things that will be new to you. The learning style, the society, the environment, the activities, even the teaching style may be different to you. So you really have to plan and then psych your mind and make sure that you are coming with an open mind and you are well prepared with a good strategy so that you can go through your first semester and end on a good note. Now, when it comes to your academic work, one thing that you have to take note of is that the academic work is not all about you. Many times you are going to be engaged in group works like presentations, working on projects, whether you like it or not, because group works also count to your grade. And one thing that you should note is that your final exams is only a 40% of your grade. That's for many of the courses, it's just 40% of your grade. So the other 60% of your grade come from your classwork, your homework, your projects, and your group works. So if you're someone, let's say you're introverted and you don't know how to mingle with people, you don't like talking, you like to be by yourself, that may have to change. Doesn't mean that you should change into a whole new person, but you should give room to learning. And because this counts to your grade, make sure that you are open to group works. Make sure that you are giving off your best when it comes to mingling with people and working on projects, because it counts to your final grade. And know that you are going to be doing a lot of presentations, which means that you are going to be standing in front of class, your lecturers, your classmates, and all of that to present. So make sure that you are open, and if you don't have this communication skills, research on them, try practicing. Just learn at your own pace, but then be open to new knowledge, be open to new experiences, and that's going to make your semester in Ashesi University a good one if you have an open mind and you're ready to learn. Learn to code, learn to code, learn to code. Whether you like it or not, no matter the program you are doing in Ashesi University, you will code in your first semester. So I did business administration, but then I did programming, introduction to programming, where I had to code, and it was a graded course, a 1 credit course. So whether you are doing BA, you are doing engineering, you are doing MIS, you still have to code. And I did business administration. What we did was Python programming. You can get videos on YouTube, videos online on how to code, the basic things that you need to know. And for the coding, one thing that I advise you do is to study before class, and make sure that you are taking time to also practice aside what is being taught in class, because sometimes the learning may go at a faster pace and you may not be able to move along. So if you have a prior knowledge before class, it helps you when the lecturer is teaching, and when you are taking time to study after class too, it helps you to get used to what is being taught in class so that you are able to pass your course. One thing I advise you do also is to talk to students in the upper levels. I mean, students in the classes ahead of you. Get to hear of their experiences. Get to know what they did in classes. Let them share their experience, things that went well, things that didn't go well, so that you don't go in as a novice, so that you have a fair idea of what is expected of you. Yes, sometimes some tips can be exaggerated, but just have an idea of what is expected of you in your courses. Just have an open mind and be ready to learn. So one thing I can't leave out is that you should take your God seriously. Like someone said, it is either God or God. If you're a Christian, take time to fellowship, have your quiet time, read your Bibles. There are a lot of churches or fellowships on campus. There are some off campus. Just find a fellowship that resonates with you, and then make sure that you are engaged in activities that help you to grow spiritually. And then your overall well-being is as important as your academic work and every other thing you'll be doing. So make sure that physically you are fit. There is a gym on campus. You can go regularly to exercise. You can engage in sports. You can engage in other activities that just helps you to build your physical well-being and then be healthy physically. And then mentally also, you can do meditations. You can research on what to do for your mental well-being. And then there are support systems on campus which you can go and see if you have any issues pertaining to your mental well-being, or you just want someone to talk to and all of that. I'm sure when you come, you'll be informed about the support systems on campus. So take advantage of them and make sure that you are mentally fit. Your emotional well-being is also very important. So if you're in a relationship, if you are dating, if you are married, which is rare, make sure that your emotional well-being is balanced. Also, there are support systems on campus that you can always step in, get counseling, get support in any form when it comes to your emotions. So it was nice having you here on my channel, and I hope that these tips are very useful to you and they help you as you are coming to Ashesi University, so that you are able to get yourself abreast with what is expected of you, and then you are able to adjust to the system, as the environment may be new to you and many things may be new to you. So it was nice having you here on my channel, and I really appreciate it if you watch my video till this stage. If you are new here, again, subscribe. We need to grow this family. And also like the video. If you have any questions, any feedback, please leave it in the comment section for me and I will reply in due time. You can connect with me on LinkedIn and on Instagram. See you in my next video, and I'm sure it will be something very interesting you'd love. Bye.